Hello students and the warmer welcome in the 7th lecture of the thermodynamics. So in this new video we will be watching the next part of the thermodynamics in the lecture number 7. So before we move ahead we will revise some previous part from the lecture 7 so you will get it very easily once again. So students, mechanical equilibrium means the system is said to be in mechanical equilibrium if all the forces within the system and between the system and its surrounding is same. Or you can say if the pressure throughout the system between the system and its surrounding is same, then it is also the term we can say that the system is in mechanical equilibrium. Now students, we will look after the chemical equilibrium. A system is said to be in chemical equilibrium if there are no chemical reactions are going on or within the system, then we can say that the system is in chemical equilibrium. One more additional part we have to say about the chemical equilibrium is if there is no transfer of heat from one part to other by the process of diffusion, then even we can say that the system is in chemical equilibrium. Now students, last but not the least, it is the thermal equilibrium, that is the last equilibrium type, in which the system is said to be in thermal equilibrium if the temperature of the system is uniform throughout and does not change with respect to the time, then we can say that the particular system is in thermal equilibrium. So students, these are the three types of equilibrium that we have learned in the previous lecture. So students, we have also learned about positive work with the varying pressure. So as you can see the graph, it is from 1 to 2 and it is not the reversible. The process of reversible and the irreversible we will see afterward, but in the graph you can see that at the point the pressure P1 is increased and the volume V1 is constant, so only pressure has increased at the point 1. And as you will go from point 1 to 2, so you can see the arrow, then you will be able to understand that at point 2 the pressure P2 is constant while the volume V2 has increased. You can see in the PV graph. The student, in this condition you can see the pressure has been decreasing continuously and the volume is increasing continuously as the graph indicates from 1 to 2. So for this condition, so as you can see the condition that the pressure is decreasing and the volume is increasing from 1 to 2, thus you can understand, we can understand that as the pressure is decreasing and volume is increasing, so the pressure has been applied on the piston by the gases inside the cylinder, thus the piston will move outward direction. So this shows the expansion of gas inside the cylinder. So here in this case the volume of the gas has been increased, so the work done we can give as is equal to area, because as the volume has changed, the volume has increased, thus it will be termed as a work done which will be occupying by the area. Thus the work done will be equal to integration of P dV, which is greater than 0 from the limit V initial volume to the final volume. Now students, we will see the second one part, that is the negative work done with the varying P. Negative work done with the varying P means pressure will be also varying here but with the negative work. So the diagram says the same structure as above as shown in the positive work with the varying P, but the process is in different condition. Now the value of pressure is indicated on the y-axis and the value of volume is indicated on the x-axis as similar case shown in the positive work. But now you can see the process, it is from 1 to 2 instead of in the positive work the process was from the 1 to 2, and in the negative work the process is also from the 1 to 2, but actually it is in exactly inverse process as than that of the positive work. So you can observe the diagram. So students, you can observe the diagram. At volume V1 the point 1 has been indicated at the value of pressure P1 and the value of volume is V1. Now at that point 1 the pressure is constant, you can see, and while the volume is increased, the volume has been increased. but at the point 2 the pressure is increased but the volume is the constant. So you can see, now student, here you can see this process is exactly opposite than that of the positive work with the varying pressure. In this case you can see that at first point, means at point 1, the volume is constant but the pressure has increased, and at point 2 the pressure is constant and the volume has been increased. So these 2 points indicate that this is the exactly opposite process than that of the positive work. So students, you can understand this is the inward movement of the piston. Means in the first case the piston movement was outward, but in this case the piston movement is inward. So the piston will move inside the cylinder and it will compress the gas, and thus the work will be done on the system. The students, the work will be equal to area but in the inward direction, but therefore the work done will be given as integration of P dV from the state of the volume final to the initial, thus which will be less than 0. Now the students, in this case the pressure on the gas has been increased, thus the work done is the negative here. So students, these are the parts we have covered as the positive work with the varying P and negative work with the varying P. So the next process we will see. Now students, we will study the positive work at the constant pressure. Now for this process student, you can see the point 1 at which the value of volume 1 is constant while the pressure is increased from 1 to 2. So at point Vf, means at the final volume, when the point will be reaches to the, when the process will be reaches to the point 2, then what will happen, the volume will be increased along with the pressure. So you can guess with this term. So student, in this type of graph, PV graph, you can say that when the volume changes V1 to V2 at the constant pressure, the curve will not be there, the curve will be parallel to the x-axis. Now you can see when the volume is constant, the work done is always 0 as no displacement will be there. Means student, so the volume remains constant, means there is no increase or decrease in volume, so the displacement of the piston will be 0. You can get it very easily, as there is no increase and decrease of the volume, so the displacement of the piston will be 0. Then you can say the work done, you can give it as the pressure into the final volume minus initial volume, that is P into V2 minus V1, which will be greater than the 0. So these are the 3 conditions of the positive work, negative work and the 0 work. I will revise 3 of them in very short time period. In the positive work, there will be the expansion of gas, thus the volume changes due to the outward motion of the piston, so pressure decreases. Then the volume of gas increased, hence the work done of the gas will be given as integration of P dV, which will be greater than the 0, having the limit of integration initial volume to the final volume. So this was all about the positive work. Now in case of the negative work, we have seen that the compression will be there of the gas due to the inward movement of the piston, so the pressure of the gas is increased, the work done will be negative, and this was in case of the negative work done. Now in this last case, that is in the positive work done at a constant pressure, the graph is, means the curve is parallel to the x-axis, so we can say the volume is constant, work done always 0. Now there will not be any displacement of the piston, neither inward nor outward. Thus we have studied the 3 of these cases, positive, negative and the positive work at the constant pressure. Now we will move toward the next part. Now students, we will see the next part, that is thermodynamic processes. So as far as this process is concerned, it is the procedure by which the initial state of the system changes into the final state. Means, so student, here is the change of state from the initial to final. Then it is the transfer of into the system from the environment. Then you can guess when there is the transfer of heat from the environment into the system, then the work done is always positive. Hence the work done will be the positive here. The student, because of this, the movement of piston will be inward and the work is done changes should be very slow, means the work done will be carried out in a very slow manner as the piston will move very slowly inside the cylinder. So the thermodynamic equilibrium, such a processes are called as the quasi-static system. Means we can say this is the quasi-static system when the piston is moving in inward direction with the very small changes with the infinitesimal change of the volume, then we can say it is the quasi-static system. So students, in the PV diagram of the thermodynamic system, when there will be the state change, when there will be the change in state from the initial to final, then there will be passes through the series of intermediate states. Means during these processes, while the state is changing from the initial to final, or say 1 to 2, then there will be the states which has to be possessed from the intermediate number of series during this change of this state from the final to initial. Then these states are plotted by the PV diagram. Now students, we are going to see the process of work done during the thermodynamic process. So first of all, you have to observe the graph very carefully, that how the P1 P2 has been plotted on the y-axis while the V1 V2 has been plotted on the x-axis. So as you can see, in this process, the work done of the thermodynamic process, the state has been used to change the path in 3 ways. You can say here in the 3 ways, from A to C, A to D and A to B. Means you can say these are the 3 ways out of the many ways to change the state of the system from the final to initial. So now here you can see the relation between path and the work done they have given. Now there will be the many paths to change the state. We will see after one by one, but this is the common and general PV representation. The system is initially at state A with the pressure Pi and the volume Vi, that is the Pi Vi. Means these are the initial states of the system. At the Pi and Vi will be the coordinates of this point of the initial state. Now after that, point B shows the final state of the system. Means point B is the final point at which the initial state of the system will be converted into the final one. Then the curve 1 shown one of the way of the change of the system A to B. Means as we have earlier discussed that from the point will move from the A to B as it will passes through the number of intermediate series of the states. Then this is the one of the path that the final state, initial state of the system will be converting into the final one, and the point 1 is one of them. So there are the many paths for the change of the initial state of the system into the final one. So path 1 is the first, 2 is the second and 3 is the third path out of the many. Out of that we will see the first path. When the PV diagram follows the path 1, then what the process it will go through. The path A to B, both the pressure and volume changes as path 1 changes from A to B. Means as the system is changing from the path 1 to from the path A to B, then there will be the both the pressure and volume will be changed, as we have already learned this type of condition. So the P and the V both will be the change, and B, because of the increase in volume, work done is positive. So as we have already learned that the increase in volume will be given rise to the positive work. Thus while the system is following the path 1, there will be the positive work will be the happen. Now we will see the third one, that is first volume changes at the constant pressure, then the pressure changes at the constant volume. In this case, the system has used to change its state the second number of paths. During this state change, the second way of the state A to B, first volume increases to Vi, means the volume will be at the state of the Vi and it will be reached to the Vf, means the volume will be changed from the Vi to Vf from A to C during the constant pressure. Means while the volume is changing from the Vi to Vf, then the path will be following is A to C during the constant pressure Pi. Means during this change in volume the pressure will be constant, which is Pi, when the change of the state is taking the path number 2 from A to C, as you can see in the diagram. Then the pressure decreases to Pf while volume remain unchanged or volume remain constant. Means in this case the pressure will be decreases Pf and the volume will be remain constant, as you can see in the PV diagram how the volume is constant and the pressure has been changed. So this is the case of pressure of volume changes at constant pressure. Now students, next part of this chapter we will see in the next video, but before that, if you have any queries or any question regarding my any video, then you can ask me, then I will definitely give you the solution over that. Thank you so much. We will meet in the next video for the next part of the chapter.